Ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John and I'm your cruise sales associate on board. Today, I'm going to discuss one of my favorite cruise destinations, and that is the Russian and Baltic cruise. Of course, we're going to start our journey in Copenhagen, Denmark. And Copenhagen has a population of 1.8 million people. This city has a lot of attractions and sites to offer that suits to every interest and every taste of every person. And I decided to choose the 3 famous attractions this city that can offer when we are going there. Of course, we have the Tivoli Garden. It is one of the second oldest amusement and pleasure park in the world. I mean, not in Copenhagen, but in the world. It was opened August 15, 1843. And if you want to have a fairy tale like walking or to have your lunch in the garden with different kinds of flowers, this is the best place for you to visit. And of course, the good thing for this attraction, it is close also to the other attractions of the city. So after you explore this one, you can just go and proceed to the next attraction or next museum of the city. It is really beautiful. And of course, the next one is the Little Mermaid. It is very famous also. It is made of bronze and it's 175 kilograms. It's a very nice statue. And I remember the last time that we visited Copenhagen, the ship is just in front of this statue, and it is really amazing. So you can just have your picture there and just have fun, because close to this statue is a nice park and nice restaurants. And of course, we have Christiania community. It is a 36 acres land with only 800 population of people. And the benefits of visiting the Christiania community, this is you will experience a Danish unique culture. And this community has an interesting and controversial history. So that is Copenhagen. Again, this city has a lot of attractions that it can offer to any tourist. And the next journey is we're going to Travemünde, Germany. And Travemünde is the gateway to Lübeck. And this place is very proud of the old town, because the entire old town was proclaimed as UNESCO Heritage in 1987. It is the first time that in Northern Europe received this award. And of course, in Travemünde, just the place where the ship is docking, there's a lot of shops or nice restaurants. So if you don't feel going to Lübeck, you can just do some shopping in Travemünde. But again, the old town is really amazing. It is completely preserved, dated 17th century. And that is Travemünde. And after that, our next adventure is Poland, Gdańsk. This city has a lot of things to offer when it comes to history. As you know, this is the flashpoint of World War II in 1939. And of course, they are very proud also of their being close connected to Shakespeare. And of course, if you want to visit the Shakespeare's Gdańsk Theater, you can go. And of course, we have also the Great Armory, wherein it is a finest example of Renaissance architecture in the city. And after that, after Poland, we're going to Tallinn, Estonia. And Tallinn, it is the largest and capital city of Estonia. And of course, their old town is very famous also. Inside the old town, you can have the Black Head or the St. Catherine's Guild. Wherein the museum is just inside the old town. And one thing that is good here when we're going to Tallinn is the ship is just 10 minutes or 15 minutes walking. And I remember the last time we visit, we provided a shuttle bus wherein they can drop you to the heart of the old town. It's 15 minutes walking, but through a shuttle bus it's only 5 minutes through shuttle bus, I mean. And of course, after Tallinn, we're going to St. Petersburg, Russia. This is the highlight of the cruise. It's a very beautiful city. There's a lot of things to see, and there's a lot of attractions to visit. And of course, St. Petersburg, Russia, it's a must-see to visit. It's Hermitage. And inside the Hermitage, galleries upon galleries of old masters in the sumptuous interior of the Hermitage is really, really fantastic to visit. And of course, as you can see on my slide, we have the Church of the Spilled Blood. When you're going to this church, when you're outside, you feel already the captivating design and the architecture of the church. And when you go inside of this church, it will wow you as well. And of course, on this place, you're gonna appreciate most the size of our ship because when we're docking in St. Petersburg, the ship can go straight to the middle of the town wherein you can just walk to all these attractions. And if you don't feel to do walking in St. Petersburg, they offer also boat tours because this city has a canal wherein it passes through all these attractions of the city. It is really, really beautiful. And I remember the last time that we visited St. Petersburg, we did hear the amazing evening. As you know, the ballet in St. Petersburg, Russia is very famous. And of course, most of our guests are very happy with this ballet or the amazing evening. Okay, so our next destination is Finland, Helsinki. Of course, Finland, Helsinki, they're very famous of Mannerheim Street. And Mannerheim Street, it is a very famous place in Finland, Helsinki, because they have this 48 meters tall clock here, and they have a nice restaurant, and it is made by renowned architect. And of course, after this, we have also the Finland National Museum, wherein all historic arts or contemporary arts is being displayed on the National Museum. And after that, we're going to Stockholm, Sweden. This is where we're gonna do our disembarkation. And of course, you can see on the slide, this is the Vasa Museum, and it is really, really amazing how they designed this boat. It was sunk during her maiden voyage, and it was salvaged after 333 years. So just imagine, after 333 years, they're able to preserve 95% of this ship. And of course, after that, it's a must-see visit also in Stockholm, the Royal Palace. It is one of the largest palaces in Europe, and it is the official residence of our Majesty King in Sweden. And they offer five museums open for the public to view. And yes, so that's the end of our voyage for the Russia and Baltic cruise. But before I conclude my presentation, I'd just like to mention the benefits of onboard booking. As you can see, if you do the booking here on board, you will have exclusive savings up to 10% based on your legal voyage tier level. And have no fear if you're not a member yet, because we can sign you up. Just visit us on deck 4 so you can get the 10% saving. Of course, automatically you will have a 200 onboard credit, which is nice also, and reduced deposit on a selected staterooms and on the continent suites. And of course, you have the benefits of selecting your stateroom. If you have a prepared stateroom, you want to stay on the middle or on the front of the ship, we can also give you. That is one advantage also of onboard booking. And of course, we will not take out your prepared agent, because they still get the credit of if you book the cruise on board. And of course, you will have the advantage to work with azamara experts, wherein most of our ports that we're going, we've been experienced already, so we can give you some suggestions and some options. What are the best place for you to visit in Europe, Southeast Asia, or Southern America or Caribbean? And I think that's it for me. So if you have time, or if you have some questions, do not hesitate to approach us on deck 4, just beside of the guest relations, and we'll be happy to assist you. And thank you so much. Click muna, click na. Ay, naku, kinabahan.